Hello, welcome to the latest breaking news. In this video, you will see important news on USA trending and breaking. Please like this video, subscribe this channel, college basketball odds predictions, Duke versus Kentucky, Michigan State versus Kansas picks, best bets Tuesday, gambling content 21+. The New York Post may receive an affiliate commission if you sign up through our links. Read our editorial standards for more information. Duke, Kansas, Kentucky, and Michigan State face off in the 2024 Champions Classic. Quickly becoming an annual tradition, the two-game event features three of the top four all-time winningest men's college basketball programs. Last year at the United Center in Chicago, Duke outdueled Michigan State 74-65, while Kansas beat Kentucky 89-84. This season, the event will be held at State Farm Arena in Atlanta. The Blue Devils will play the Wildcats, while the Spartans will play the Jayhawks. For what it's worth, underdogs have done quite well in this four-team event, going 8-9 straight up and 12-5 against the spread since the event was introduced in 2011. Michigan State versus Kansas odds. 6:30 p.m. ET, ESPN. On the surface, I don't mind the matchup for Michigan State. Coach Tom Izzo will run an up-tempo ball screen attack. The Jayhawks' transition defense and ball screen coverage looked useless against North Carolina, allowing 69 points on 52 transition and pick-and-roll sets, suitable for a hopping 1.33 PPP. Meanwhile, Izzo's managed to scheme a relatively decent interior shell-like defense over the past few years, which should play against Kansas' interior-based attack. And I'm still worried the Jayhawks lack enough shooting or floor space to adequately support the Dejuan Harris Hunter Dickinson KJ Adams ball screen and post-up actions. But I'm worried about Sparty from a Jimmy and Joe's perspective. Kansas has a two-way talent and experience advantage at every position. On the interior, Dickinson and Adams are dominant post-up and roll-man threats. Michigan State lost two excellent interior defenders in the offseason, Malik Hall and Mady Sissoko. And this season's replacements, Carson Cooper, Jackson Kohler, Xavier Booker, Simon Zapala, aren't nearly as effective defensively and are non-existent offensively. See also Street John's Red Storm Street John's ranked in AP Top 25 for first time in 5 years. On the Michigan State perimeter, it'll be tough for Jeremy Fears, Trey Holloman, and Jaden Akins to replace the elite two-way guard play that Tyson Walker and A.J. Hoggard provided last season. Harris is an obscenely talented off-the-bounce offensive threat and point-of-attack defensive glove, and Coach Bill Self added some impactful upperclassmen portal transfers like A.J. Storr, Wisconsin, and Zeke Mayo, South Dakota State. I'd lean toward Michigan State from a schematic and projection perspective. Sparty's style of play can exploit some of the Jayhawk vulnerabilities, and a few of my most trusted projection sites show value on Michigan State. KenPom projects Kansas as a 5-point favorite. Ivan Muya projects it as a 4.5-point favorite, and Bartovic projects it as a 4-point favorite. However, Izzo's team is young, 206th nationally in average DI experience. He's building his program through internal progression, and I'm still uncertain what we'll see from many of these new players stepping into fresh roles. Meanwhile, Coach Self's team is old, third in average DI experience, and fully formed. Experience and continuity play well in the non-conference. More cohesive teams generally have the upper hand on lesser ones in November and December. Ultimately, I'm passing on the game altogether. However, if compelled to wager, I'd take Michigan State. I think Sparty has avenues to keep the game close, and the line feels a tad inflated in a dog-friendly non-conference event. Plus, Izzo has scouted Dickinson plenty from the latter's time at Michigan. These two faced off 6 times in the Big Ten, and the future Hall of Fame coach might have a few tricks up his sleeve for that matchup. Kentucky vs. Duke odds. 9:00 p.m. ET, ESPN. I like Kentucky. Mark Pope seems like the real deal, and he's assembled a perfect roster for his scheme. Is 4 out, 1 in offense thrives on floor spacing, inversion, ball movement, off-ball movement, and shooting.